Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Sustainable Laboratory. We just finished rotating 10 kilograms of oxygen. I realized I skipped the 1 kilogram bit, so I'll go over that real quick. This valve was set to 1 kilogram. All these pipes are made out of igneous rock because it's the best I've got right now. The other 9 kilograms overflowed over to here. In order to make this work, this needs to be down to like negative 200. So once this got down to negative 200, started cycling the 1 kilogram packets. That way when they merged, even though these were coming back at like negative 80, it was enough to not break the pipes too badly. Then, after this rotated for a while, got through a couple of rocket launches, I could then start rotating the full 10 kilogram packets. Only a couple of damaged pipes, so it's pretty good. I also am planning on all these rockets, so I just did the full pipe amount. Things get so much easier with space material. Because supercoolant has such a high specific heat capacity, the aquatuners do a better job of cooling and a better job of releasing heat, which means the steam turbines work better. Which also means that my batteries are now full because at the bottom of the map, I had enough supercoolant to do this pipe, which means we're now actually cooling down the oil biome. Because of that, we're able to run more heat into here. Because of that, we get more power, and it's all awesome. So we're now finally starting to get ahead on the heat down here. Up here, I found a hydrogen vent that I've got another 20 cycles before it starts going off, which is good because I found my first planet with niobium at 40,000. Just launched the rocket for it, so it's going to be another 10 cycles for me to get thermium. That being said, up here, this is the first time I've ever had 2 glimmering planets. So there is the potential for infinite thermium on this map, which is just great. We're slowly getting the oil level down, which is good. Food-wise, we're good. And I am starting to just dig up the entire map. I think the planet I'm going to has solid oxygen, which means I'll probably dump frozen oxygen into the oil biome, because why not? Yeah, we now have the base room built for hydrogen, but I've gotten just enough insulation for the cycling part. And see, that's all a vacuum now, right? Yeah. And I'm waiting for more insulation. So hopefully yeah. Hydrogen's going to be tough. You can cycle hydrogen through insulated rock. It just takes a long time, and there's high probability of destroyed pipes. And where am I? I don't have enough supercoolant yet, or no. I just got enough. Where am I? I got too many tanks going on. This one is that. Okay, so I did get enough supercoolant for that loop. Okay, well if I have that much, we're good. Let's make sure I actually have a power wire in there. Yep, good. So that means I can hook up the hydrogen and turn it on. And I'll set that down to negative 253. And whatever carbon dioxide that's in there should freeze rather quickly. And you're now running. All right, that'll produce even more power. So far, so good. My research rockets are heading out to 60,000 and 70, so I've got long ways to go for them. But I kind of want to get to that glimmering planet, so I very well might start making the hydrogen Start making the hydrogen rocket now. Where am I digging? This section's getting dug out. I kind of want to dig the left side of the map. I could probably combine these. Let's do that. I don't even know what rocks are around here. We got plenty of granite. Got a bit of a break right there, but that's all right. Let's dig that. Deconstruct all of that. All right, let me get all this queued up and we'll be right back. All right, water tanks are just about combined. How are we doing on temperature? That side's warm, this side's super cold. Since I'm going into there. Should be fine. I was thinking about making this radiant, but it's all out of the water now. And there's more ice up here to melt. And more ice up there to melt. And yeah, there's just a lot of ice on this map. Eventually I'll get around to putting in an active cooling system for this water geyser, but just dumping ice on it seems like a good enough plan. Do need to get more morale boosting equipment now that I have power. Let's think about that. You've got an extra 1,000 watts available. How much is the jukebox? 960? Perfect. My dupes can dance. That way, easier to get more morale and get more dupes up to Rocketeers, because I'm going to need 4 more. Reminds me, how's that rocket coming? That hadn't even started. It's alright, how's the hydrogen looking? Oh, it's already at a negative something cold. That's good. And we're at 15 kilograms? Okay. And how much do I have stored? 278. Should be enough. Gotta figure out some way of dealing with that ethanol too. And food-wise, we're good. How are we looking on steel? 37 tons. All right. We have definitely crossed the threshold on steel. Dracos were at the full 8. So we don't need to cook Draco eggs anymore. Pips. Yeah, we can switch that over to pips. Let's just wrangle these. I don't know how much more dirt I need. But having some pips around is good. I'm really surprised they have not, I have not seen another arbor acorn come out of these. I got these 2 from the dock, and typically when the pips eat them, eventually they pop out an arbor acorn. But these are set to not pick up seeds. So they should be lying here on the ground, and they haven't planted another one. So, all right, who's stuck? All right, fine. Yeah, this is doing quite well. 750, almost up to 800 most of the time. I was running them flat out for a little bit, but I turned the temperature down. And then putting in 2 bottle emptiers, 1 dupe can carry 2 bottles worth. So that has worked out quite well. And we got past the flooding. So we're good. Where are we on rocket? Another 6 cycles. All right, let's prioritize. Yeah, they're doing this digging. Thinking about upping the priority on this. But I think I want to up the priority over here. Get this side cleaned out. All right, let me queue that up. All right, and I'm tossing in a quick pump over here to pick up some of this icy water. I'll dump it over here. At some point that glacier will melt. And I'll feed it into, oh, I forgot to say this. I've got a couple of thimble reeds over here trying to up my insulation, which is what I need for hydrogen. So yeah, I guess right now I'm waiting for more stuff to be built and rockets to come back. So we'll be back in a little bit. One other thing to note as we're back is I disconnected the overflow from my clean toilet water because I've got so much other water I don't need to fill up the water tank. So that way any extra polluted water past this 5 tons will then get chewed up by these nice thimble reeds. I do have to be careful if this starts to pump clean water to make sure I get that out of there. So I might actually put in a liquid filter, because if clean water gets into here, that could end up in my thimble reeds and cause problems. So might as well, while you're thinking about it, do it. Basically, I'm just going to dump the clean water. Once there's enough of it, I'll figure out something else to do with it. Oh, and I need to get carbon dioxide. The pump at the bottom's been flooded for so long. What am I doing on pips? 7? Yeah, that's fine. Back to stone hatches for a while. I think all these rooms are still full, but I think I need 2 incubators. Oh yeah, we are low on critters in some of these rooms. So yeah, 2 incubators will fill those back up. And water. There, that way if this does pump up, suck up some of this water that's been coming through, it gets dumped and I don't have to worry about it. A lot of this game is about coming up with ways of dealing with things so in the future you don't find it broken. Oh, we've got... Wait, is that back? Did that come back? Did I miss it? No, it's still got another 3 cycles. I just saw the regular... But we have some liquid hydrogen, so let's crank this down. Takes a while for liquid hydrogen to get stabilized. So I kind of want a couple of tiles worth before I even do anything with it. It's my oxygen looking. Nice. Alright, let's figure out how much do I need. I want my next cargo missions to start going up to 120. I guess I might as well do some research while I'm up there. Alright, so 1 cargo module and 1 research module is 1,770 kilograms of fuel, which is conveniently slightly less than 2 liquid tanks. If I wanted to do more research, I'd need 3 fuel tanks. Does it really matter? Yeah, I mean 5 still puts me at 1960, which is less than 3 fuel tanks. Oh no, it's going to take a long time to fuel at the 1 kilogram packets I'm going to have to run. Where am I on insulation? I have enough for 1 more segment of insulated pipe. The downside of Badlands is very little polluted water. I was lucky to find thimbleweed. They can build that as fast as they want because I'm not going to be able to get hydrogen to it for a while. So yeah, without a readily available source of polluted water for thimbleweed, you just don't produce enough reed fiber, even with, as long as I've been running Dreco farms. Reed fiber, I've got none. I mean, yeah, I built some suits and I built some pictures, but not a whole lot. That's just gonna keep being dead from the ice I've been dumping. Alright, let's wait for the rocket. See you in a couple cycles. Yeah, this cargo rocket just came back and still getting full loads out of it, even though it's going to that close asteroid, which is awesome. So it's fullerene and isoresin. This one didn't have much. I went here a bit to get the fullerene, but then that rocket moved up here. But yeah, that was... Yeah, these are the first two with niobium. So that one does too. I don't think I want slime or algae for any particular reason, so we won't go there. Alright, another 2 cycles and then I can start making thermium. Oh, that is a giant rocket. There's just no two ways about it. It is going to take forever to fuel up at 1 kilogram. Oh, damn it, I forgot to set this. 1, 2, 3, 4, so this should be 19, 20. So it's going to suck up a bunch of my liquid hydrogen, oxygen. It's going to be a while before I can get hydrogen over to it. But I should have infinite thermium on this map. I'm going to build 2 cargo rockets for here. I just found this, which is one of my favorites, because you can get fossil and aluminum, but it is quite far away. And hopefully my rocket doesn't land during the meteor shower, but it should be coming in soon. So 9, 18, and 20. You can aim all the way for that. I gotta come up with better names for my rocket. I do like the Finding Nemo mine, because I think it's funny. Alright, and is that the 5th rocket? 2, 3, 4, so that should be the first one on this series. But it's going to be a while before that launches. When does this rocket come back? 0.3 of a cycle. It's one of those big meteor storms. How's my power? Oh, I'm not even down to half power. That's awesome. Yeah, running that supercoolant and being able to crank the geothermal power up definitely fixed a lot of my power issues. I'm even filling up the batteries. I think on the petroleum boiler over here, I'm actually going to use that to clean all this water. I'm going to set this to 2 kilograms, run it through, filter out clean water, and hopefully that'll be enough to not make solid chunks of anything. That's the plan. So far, this has been holding up lava-wise. Yeah, and I'll even use that to cool it. So yeah, we'll do that for the next episode. I just want this rocket to come back first. Ooh, it's gonna land soon. Of course, during a meteor shower. Ooh, that opened just in time. Nice. How much did I get? We have 53 kilograms. That is awesome, because I think it takes 5. Yep, but as soon as you get 1, I can then cook it with a metal refinery, turn the thermium back into niobium, and have an infinite amount. You landed just at the end of the meteor shower. Nice. Yay! It's the right color and everything. I'll make some visco gel. Got plenty of iso resin. But first things first, somebody come make thermium. Oh, come on. You didn't finish. Rowan, you're doing a fine job. Behold the glory of thermium. Over here, I can do thermium to niobium. So 100 kilograms to 100 kilograms. Awesome. And the rocket's launched. Well, I think we're going to call that good. We've got liquid hydrogen. We just need a lot more before we can do anything with it. We've got liquid oxygen. We now have thermium. I can tame that hydrogen vent and call it good. So thank you very much for watching. We are definitely moving into the late game, and I am enjoying this map immensely. Y'all have a wonderful day.